it's changing as we speak. 3.30 for Major Drive now. It's been well supported. 11.80 for 4 Out of Sight. Rastus is into $5.05. 11.30 for Commercial Balance. Peckham Guess, which is number 7, is at $7.95. You can get $10 for Silver Award. Mayo Card, even money, $1.75 the place. Take Out Reckless Tradition. Number 11 is at $34, 12 is at $17, $164 for number 13 and $44.65 for Tristram's Edition. But the favourite in the Sydney Cup is Mayo Card, even money, $1.
Sunday, join Fiona
D3 Overland Boy, 145, 13 Road Best, 225, Quinella, 595, Trifecta, $94.05. Due to start very, very soon in the Sydney Cup over 3,200 metres at Randwick. The favourite is Mayo Card. We're showing $1 a moment ago. Well supported is Major Drive, Rastus, and also Fox Seal and Rising Fear. Your caller for the Sydney Cup is Ian Craig.
And Rastus has won $200,405. Commercial Balance, $131,000. Peckham Guess, $132,000. Silver Award, $220,000, etc. Anyway, they're just about ready to go. 10-9 Mayo Card on the toe to New South Wales at the moment. And away they go in the Sydney Cup of 1987, and Commercial Balance came out rather awkwardly. And Out of Sight is the early leader. Second is Plume Deauville going up quickly and now takes over from Out of Sight. Rising Fear on the inside, a length Silver Award and Rastus, one to Commercial Balance. A length further back, Lord Reams tending to reef and pull with a slow speed. Then Mayo Card, one off the rails around Major Drive. From Algonquin Club, Peckham Guess, Fox Seal second last, and Absolute being Tristram's Edition as they commence the run around the home corner the first time in the Sydney Cup. And the leader is Plume Deauville. It's about 3 or 4 lengths over Rising Fear. In third position on the inside, Commercial Balance. Then comes Out of Sight, and wider out is Lord Reams. A length further back is Rastus, and then Silver Award on the inside, some 4 or 5 lengths to Mayo Card. Major Drive on his inside, about 3/4 of a length away, and then comes Algonquin Club from Peckham Guess. Second last being Tristram's Edition at Absolute Fox Seal, and he'd be 15 or 20 lengths from the leader, which is one of the Kiwis, Plume Deauville. And at the judge with a round to go, Plume Deauville by 3/4 of a length on Lord Reams. Third is Rising Fear, and Commercial Balance tucked in fourth on the rails. A length though Out of Sight, then Silver Award hugging the fence from Rastus. One to Mayo Card on the outside, a Major Drive, followed by Algonquin Club, and then comes Peckham Guess. Second last Tristram's Edition, and Fox Seal is last of all. Travelling in this order towards the 1800, with one exception now, there's a change of leadership with Lord Reams taking up the running. The saddle looks as though it shifted a bit on this fella too, Lord Reams. It's a length on Plume Deauville. Third is Rising Fear, followed 3/4 of a length away on the inside by Commercial Balance, a little over a length Out of Sight. A similar gap then to Rastus on the outside of Silver Award, 2 to Mayo Card, a half Major Drive the rails, 1.5 then Algonquin Club from Peckham Guess the fence, second last Tristram's Edition, and Fox Seal is last as they race down the back in the Cup and go past the 1400. And the leader is Lord Reams by 2 on Plume Deauville, a length the Rising Fear and 2 Commercial Balance. Then Out of Sight, Rastus starting to make some ground, 3 deep, and then comes Silver Award, 2.5 to Mayo Card, whose rider De Montfort had a quick peep over the right shoulder to see how Major Drive was going. He's at his girth. A length and a half then Algonquin Club, Peckham Guess, Tristram's Edition, and last is Fox Seal. They swing the far corner at the 1,000 metres. Lord Reams 3/4 on Plume Deauville. 3 deep is Rising Fear. A length then 2 Commercial Balance, followed by Out of Sight, 2 Rastus. Mayo Card making ground quickly now. Then Silver Award, Major Drive, Algonquin Club, Peckham Guess from Tristram's Edition, and 2 to Fox Seal. At the 700 metres, and the leader Plume Deauville. Lord Reams drops off. Second is Rising Fear. Third is Lord Reams, followed on the outside next by Out of Sight and Mayo Card, 3 and 4 deep. And behind those horses next as they race towards the home corner, Commercial Balance. A length the Rastus, and then Major Drive taken to the outside from Algonquin Club. They turn the corner in the Sydney Cup, and Rising Fear goes to the lead from Plume Deauville. Here's Mayo Card chiming in now, followed by Out of Sight, and a Major Drive is next, starting to put in his claim, but Mayo Card goes to the lead. At the 200, Major Drive comes after Mayo Card. It's It's Myocard in front of Major Drive, then Rising Fear and out of sight. Major Drive making a race of it with Myocard. Major Drive's doing too well for the 3-year-old, and Major Drive comes away and wins the Cup a half length. Major Drive has beaten Myocard, third Old Fox Seal, followed by Rising Fear out of sight, and then came at the head of the others Peckham, I guess, Lord Reams, Commercial Balance, Rastus, and then Tristram's Edition, Algonquin Club, and the last two in Silver Award and a Plume d'Orville.
Unofficial in Sydney Cup, 3, 9 and 1. 3 Major Drive, 9 Myocard, 1 Fox Seal, and Bruce McAvaney, you must have a smile on your face.
Well, we did have a bit of luck by tipping that last night, Tony. Myocard looked the winner up the rise, but I think De Montfort went too early. And Greg Hall's ride on Major Drive was a classic. He waited until the last 250. He'd been caught in a bit of a pocket, and he's been able to come over the top of Myocard and defeat the 3-year-old. It was a wonderful run by Myocard all the same. But Major Drive, John Marr, Lloyd Williams, Kerry Packer, the part owners, and as I said, he was able to come over the top and beat the young 3-year-old with Fox Seal in third placing. Another look at it. Myocard's about to attack Rising Fear. Rising Fear's hung on well for fourth. Here's Myocard with his unique blinkers as he moves up to Rising Fear at the rise. Now, Major Drive's giving him a length and a half at this stage, and Fox Seal's way out of it. De Montfort must have been fairly confident. He's now had to pull the whip. He's got Rising Fear beaten. Out of sight's beaten inside of him, but Hall riding with the whip in the right hand, something you don't see a lot of in Sydney, is within a length of Myocard now. And of course, What a Nuisance was favourite in this race for Lloyd Williams and John Marr back in '84, and the next year he went on and won the Melbourne Cup. This horse, Major Drive, was fourth in the Dalgety last spring. He tried to qualify for the Melbourne Cup. He just missed out, but this is a big consolation. Johnny Marr's done a wonderful job in training this horse to the minute, and he just stayed too well for Myocard. And what about Old Fox Seal? Third again, a terrific old horse. So unofficially, it's 3, 9 and 1 on the Sydney Cup. Superb race, Tony. 3 very good stayers, 1, 2 and 3. And there's Greg Hall. He'll be absolutely delighted. There's no finer rider in Australia at the moment. G Hall on Major Drive. Back to you, Tony.
Thanks very much, Bruce. Well, let's take a look at race 6, the approximates. Imprimatur showing 285, Alvakira 180, Never Quit 265, Short Memory $7.95, Rabican $1.15 come up short, Mr. Marceau $11.25. There's only 10,000 in the win pool. They're the interim dividends in the Sydney Cup. Major Drive to pay approximately $3.45 and 90. Myocard 65 cents. Fox Seal $1.35.